ball's fouled away. Here with a line drive to the gap in left, and he'll have extra bases to start the ball game. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Boy, that's an ideal start to the afternoon right here. If nothing else, you want to let this pitcher know that you mean business. And I think this is going to, as he kicks things off with 2 bases.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up. Marco Scudero swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. For Young, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Way outside. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And this is going to be a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Chris Davis will stand in now as you check out his OPS. That number translating into on base plus slugging. And his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the major league leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078. So he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
Albert Pujols will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row. And this one, it was better than the last one.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is on the ground for Furcal at short. Throw by Furcal, and there's one down. Marlon Byrd will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Swing and a high chopper. Look at the spin. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Brandon Moss will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. B.J. Upton will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Upton not able to come up with that one as he falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Over to first. Cole, don't want to forget about him. Your Victorialba is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And there goes Upton on the ground softly to short. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Upton with his lead. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Good biting slider there. Hit on the ground down to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. A throw behind the runner at second, back in standing. Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. Gomes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Adam Dunn will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. Around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Todd Frazier will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Upton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Jed Jerko will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there, 2-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Johnny Gomes will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. Rafael Furcal will step in here to start their half of the third, with the top of the order to follow. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And this is fouled back and out of play. In danger of losing for a call now as the count swells to 3-1.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Eric Young Jr. will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game. An eye on Furcal, now the pitch. Furcal's running. That's hard hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. One gone here in the Boston third. And standing in the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. And now the runner's trying for third. Now here's a shot over the head of Frazier at third. It's a fair ball. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, he'd been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Chris Davis will try it again. He flew out his first time. Oh, and they're really attacking the ball now. This one sent out to the gap in left center, and this should be extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he will pull into second with a double. So a runner on second with one down now. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing by Pujols, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Red Sox open it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
B.J. Upton.
B.J. Upton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Boy, what a great play there in right center field. You know, he may have taken up a little sod on that play, too, because he pretty much stuck the landing. But he's able to make that play, and he looks like he's okay as well.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in the catcher, Yorvit Torrealba. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and this will get all the way out into the bullpen in left center. It's gone, a home run. So it's a solo shot for Yorvit Torrealba as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. Foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Iannetta is there, and he puts it away. Chris Iannetta will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Grounded to third. And taken in out there for the first out. Caleb Busher will be the batter.
The shortstop.
Right there for strike one. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. The tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It was a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Angel Pagan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Ichiro Suzuki come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Pagan will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Rafael Furcal will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Eric Young Jr. will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now this ball stroked out to left center field, and he'll have extra bases with 2 away as this is down into the alley. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
First pitch coming. And a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Gomes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1. Marlon Byrd will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ground ball. A quick out number 1.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys give me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Brandon Moss comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. Adam Dunn will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Designated hitter,
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Robbie Ross is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Chris Davis will stand in now, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. In there for strike 1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Albert Pujols will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Lined hard to center field. Pagan is there, 2 gone. B.J. Upton will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Yoenis Cespedes will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat is lined hard into the gap in left center. That'll find some real estate out there for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitor's bullpen. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. And digging in the catcher, Yorvit Torrealba. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Yoenis Cespedes will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Todd Frazier will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon.
A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Jed Jerko will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Here we go.
Fouled back. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But Scudero is there to take it, and that's a tough out, number 1. Johnny Gomes will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. This is in the air for Cespedes in left. 2 gone. Chris Iannetta will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Here's a knuckleball. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. There's a good knuckleball. Got it by him for strike 2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. 5 innings complete. And Mark Trumbo will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. Carlos Santana will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Carlos Santana.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Rafael Furcal will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much. Carlos Santana is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Caleb Busher will come in now to begin their half of the sixth, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away. So with 1 away, it's the center fielder, Angel Pagan. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Marlon Byrd will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he takes ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Eric Young Jr. will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Marco Scudero will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he misses out toward deep center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Chris Davis will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
Come on, fire one past this.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield.
It's time.
Brendan Moss will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
And oh my, that pitch is behind him up around the shoulders, and he won't like that much. I don't think he liked that pitch much at all.
I don't blame him. That looked a little fishy right there.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there, 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The designated hitter, Adam Dunn.
Oh, and Dunn looked like he wanted that one, but winds up pulling it foul into the stands in right. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Todd Frazier will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry too. That's just not right.
Jed Jerko is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Johnny Gomes will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Albert Pujols will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now the first pitch here is sent toward the hole and through into right for a leadoff single.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you can get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1. Carlos Santana will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Carlos Santana.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. Antonio Bastardo will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ichiro Suzuki will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Rafael Furcal will step forward now with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Now here's a shot over the head of Frazier at third. It's a fair ball. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Eric Young Jr. will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Eric Young Jr.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Gomes comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Marco Scutaro will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. Chris Iannetta will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Caleb Busher will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and Ichiro can't get it. A base hit. Angel Pagan will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ballgame.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Marlon Byrd will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
You just don't see that, like, ever. Not in that situation. Not in that count. That's a big break from an offensive standpoint. Now you've got to find a way to make that hurt somehow.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And that will mean the end of the knuckleball here, as that's going to be it for R.A. Dickey. Brandon Moss stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Fouled straight back. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Adam Dunn will have a shot to do some damage, but he can't get them all back, so he needs to just get on base here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job. Chris Davis will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth. Albert Pujols will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit outside, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Ready on 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Line hard into left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing, and a ball hit hard to third. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Todd Frazier will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Fouled back. Lays off 2-2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Throw by for Call, and there's 1 down. Jed Jerko will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. These guys really haven't threatened him at all.
On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Johnny Gomes stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Yeah, this one started out with some promise, but it winds up as a laugher as they cruise home with a 9-run victory.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, R.A. Dickey. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ballgame.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.